Hi guys, so Jason from JVA Carpy Adventures, and you join me this week for another review. Now, this is actually a company that I wrote to, I got in touch with and asked if they would be happy to send me a set of hopper doors for my ND2 bait boat. They also do an infill kit, so I thought let's see if I can review that also. So I'm talking about Baitboat Mods. Put the name along the bottom here, guys. Now, lovely guy there called Daniel decided he would be interested in sending me some stuff, and actually he's pretty much sent me all the stuff they do for the ND2 bait boat. So thank you very much, Daniel, really appreciated. Now, I haven't opened up the box, guys, so I'm going to open it up on camera in front of you guys and show you what it is. Now, just before I do, I actually want to tell you why I actually got in touch with them. So obviously I've got an ND2 bait boat, guys. I use it all the time. And one of the problems you do get on the ND2 bait boat is the doors do stick. Now, I've taken them off and on probably about 20 times, sanded a little bit here, sanded a little bit there, cut a little V out in the back of it so my quarter safe zone leaders would go in without putting a bit of tension on the door to, again, try and help it open up okay. And still, every so often, one of them won't open, and it's frustrating. So I decided to get in touch with Baitboat Mods mainly for that reason, and they've been very kind and sent me literally all the stuff they do for the ND2. So I'm going to get it out of the box, I'll show you that, and then we're going to fit it to the ND2, and then I'm going to give you my opinion on it. Also, just to let you guys know, this is all 3D printed stuff. I haven't seen it at all yet, it's still in the box, but I also own a couple 3D printers, guys, so I could have done this myself, but I wanted to see what's out there, what options there are for everyone, and then if it's a good product, then I can let my subscribers know, and if they're interested, they can go and get it. Now, I do know I do have an awful lot of ND2 bait boat subscribers, because you've obviously seen my review of the bait boat, you've seen my Alt Technologies battery reviews, and I know you've all been happy with the product, so good stuff, really happy. But for now, let's crack on and open this box. Alright guys, so as you can see, the box is still sealed, so I've got no way of knowing exactly how everything is, so let's have a little look. I always try and be careful because you never know. Okay, well, that confirms my first concerns. Everything's well packaged. Had I put the knife through there, I would have been okay. But you never know, guys, do you? You get something from someone new, you don't know whether it's going to be protected on top, whether they take that into account. So, firstly, you can see that everything is really well packaged, guys. Bubble wrapped galore. So let's just start taking that bit by bit and see what's what. Okay, so looks like an infill kit here for the best part, and I'll be honest, these are some of the things I mainly wanted, guys, the infill kit, just because having those thumb screws makes it much easier for the handle rather than having to get the Allen key all the time. So I've got some lovely letters, caps, I think that's probably for the deeper mount, and guys, I don't even know what that bit's for. So firstly, all very well packaged, really happy to see that everything's arrived safely. It's always good to know that, when you order stuff remotely, that it's going to come. This is going to be the arm, and actually, guys, I might show you later. Oh, alright, you're going to have to forgive my excitement, but I'll tell you what, guys, this is way better than the ND2 bracket I've got. Oh yeah, this is quality. I'm going to have to show you these separate, guys, because obviously I can't see exactly what you can see on that camera. I'm not looking at it. But I'll tell you what, guys, this is a much better bracket than the ND2 one. It's got Baitboat Mods written on there. Yeah, of course. This is going to be the bit that goes down to that. That other little screw there is the one that goes in there. Okay, that all makes sense. Guys, this is a really nice mount for the ND2. I'm going to have to show you it when I can see what I'm doing, but that's absolute quality. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to recommend that to people because that is proper quality. Okay, what else we got here? These probably look like they're the doors, which are the one thing I did actually really want. Now guys, just to let you know, I have asked for them to do them in purple, and there's a reason for that. Those of you that don't know, my girlfriend Emma lost her 6-year-old daughter to cancer, and purple was her favourite colour, so that's why you see I have purple line. I've got parts that I've got purple in, just sort of, you know, so that we have that connection. Now I will show you these separately guys, but these are really strong, really nicely made, very good quality. You can see they're printed that way down, this way up. I presume they've got the magnets in there. This is a really quality print guys. Now like I said, I've got 3D printers. You know, I could have made something like this. It would not have been as good as this guys, I'll be absolutely honest. But the main thing is there, you've got the cutout for your lines, so you know, they're going that way. We are going to be fitting these later for sure, because I do desperately need these. These are very good looking guys. They've done a really good job of them, really good job of them. Oh, I'm a bit excited about that now. They're really cool. And I'm guessing these are going to be the hopper covers. Now, again, I have actually made myself some of these guys in some clear perspex. I'll show you them later, because I've got to bring the Baitboat bag in here to fit all these. But, oh, it's a double. Okay, I like that. So that's a double. That's actually a double cover, guys. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I get that. That's a really nice bit of 3D printing there, guys. Really nice. Well, yeah, that's really well done. Really good quality, guys. I will show you these separately, but that is really good quality. I feel like, oh, it does. Yeah, they've got magnets on, guys. So you kind of, if you had it like that, it would stay there rather than falling down. That's actually really good. Now, the reason I was going to say these are a really good idea. So wherever you go places where you've got swans and stuff like that, guys, I have it at Mousehole. So I go Mousehole, put bait in, and the swans are on top of me and looking to get in at the boat. So they want to start pecking in the boat to get at the bait straight away. If I put the covers that I've made on, and I'll show you them later, they leave me alone, which puts my mind at rest, because probably about 6-7 years ago actually, when me and my mate Matt were there, we saw one of those swans smash a bait boat together because the idiot drove it at one of them. So it was his own fault. But with the covers, I'm always a bit nervous around the swans and the bait boat, but with the covers, they leave your bait boat alone. So these really are a worthwhile investment. So all of the parts have arrived safely. They're all an absolutely fantastic colour, which I know Emma will be happy about. They're really well packaged, really well made. Let's move on to the next part. Okay guys, so I'm going to kind of cover off each part individually, and these are the hopper covers, and like I just said, these can help prevent swans and bird life pecking away at your bait in your hoppers. And these ones have the added bonus of they've actually got built-in magnets, so you get them to about there and then they stay in the upright position. The quality of them is absolutely fantastic. They've got the old, sorry you won't see it with a light, but they've got a little bit of Baitboat Mod logo there. Guys, these are really well made and really good quality bit of kit. Quite thick actually, thicker than I thought they'd be. So yeah, they're really good quality. These, one, will look good, but also they do serve a purpose. These and the doors and the script, to be fair, most of it's all functional stuff, guys. So for me, that's more interesting. Anything you has a function, has a purpose. I'm not really a tackle talk, guys. I do get the purple because it has a meaning for me and for Emma, but not for any other reason. So yeah, hopper covers, fantastic. I'm going to give you the links for those below, guys. But I'll tell you what, they are really cool and they work very well. Well done, Baitboat Mods, do good. Now, the real reason I got in touch with them, guys, are the next parts. And these are the hopper doors that fit the ND2. Now, they're very well made. You have choice of colours. I'll probably put a little shot up here showing you what colours they can do for you. And what is important is these have a little cutout. So when you have your leader or whatever going off the back, it doesn't cause tension, because that's what I was finding. You'd close the door and your leader would get stuck in that part and cause a little bit of tension on the door, and therefore it wouldn't always open. So that was a bit of a pain. Show you both sides. You have got the magnet that you need for them to pop up. I'll tell you what, guys, these really are well made. I will show you how easy it is to fit them in on the bait boat. It is literally a screw at either end, guys. Take a little bearing off, slide it onto here, and then put them back in the same way you took them out. Dead simple to fit. Yeah, they're really nice, guys. I'm very, very happy with them. Right. Now this thing, which it's a stand for the deeper, guys. It's probably the other way around. Yep. So it's a stand for the deeper. Sorry, guys. So it's a stand for the deeper. It has a thumb screw here, just there if you can see it, which goes in the top, and that's like a purple anodized thumb screw. Guys, I'm going to show you mine later. When I haven't brought the bait boat bag in just yet, but I'm going to. My version of this from ND, which I think was like 30 quid or something, is broke. And it's nowhere near the strength of this or the quality of this, guys. This is a really good, very, very strong, very good quality bit of kit. Again, you've got the, whoops. Again, you've got the Baitboat Mods logo on there. You probably won't see it on here, guys, sorry. And it's the other way around. But it's like that. It's because the light isn't so great here, guys. So you've got a little logo on there. So there's no ND logos on there. So, yeah, I really like that as well, guys. Now, the other thing I did request, or did want as an important thing, are the thumb screws, and that will mean you won't need to use the Allen key and the Allen bolts anymore, guys. You can just do it on the thumb screw, which is obviously always going to be way easier. And I'll tell you what, guys, these have got some real weight to them, so they've obviously kept a long bolt all the way through, which will make these even stronger. So they're an absolute quality bit of kit. I am going to show you this all on the bait boat because I'm excited to get it out and get it all fitted, but really good quality kit, guys. And then you've got what they call their infill kit, guys, and it's all different letters, plugs that all go into the handle. Guys, it really is a quality bit of kit, but look, I mean, I'm really impressed with the quality. In fact, let me just show you something, guys. All right, guys, just to show you, I do actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to 3D prints. These are some of my 3D prints. I have a 3D printer there, I have another 3D printer there, I have a little dragon down there, little dragon down there. I do know about 3D printers, guys, and these 3D printed parts are exceptionally good. I can definitely testify for the quality because I do know about 3D printers. Okay, guys, so before I go ahead and fit the doors to the bait boat, I just thought I'd show you something because I did mention it earlier, and it's one of the standout parts I think that I'm really happy with the quality about. So they also sent me this, which is the arm to mount your deeper sonar. So I had one. This is one I bought from Deeper. As you can see, those bits in there are hollow. And you'll also see those bits there are two nails that I've chopped the top and bottom off and arrowdited in place where that broke. So that's been broken for quite a while, guys. I don't want to flex it too much because that can break, but that's not the best quality, if I'm honest, guys. And it's certainly not anywhere near the quality of this. You know, look at that great big chunky bit at the end there. This is all solid. So, yeah, this is much better in my eyes, guys. Really, really happy with it, which is why I wanted to kind of show you it separately. But, yeah, this is going to be really good. Very, very happy with that. Right, I am going to show you the doors going on, guys. I'll probably do it in fast forward. I don't want to bore you, but essentially all you're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver. No big deal, very simple. So let's get the bait boat on. Protective cover on the dining room table, otherwise I'd be toast. And we'll get it done. only take a couple of minutes. Okay guys, so now we're going to fit the doors. Quick bit of advice. Whilst you've got the battery in, make sure you open the doors. It will make it easier for removing them so they're not locked in place. Okay guys, so one of the things I may as well point out whilst I'm here is I have lost these magnets before down here, and in fact they're both out at the minute. I know I recently glued one back in, but they've come out again, or one of them's come out again. Now these actually have a cover over them guys, so you're not going to be losing the magnets on these. That is kind of better. So all you're going to need guys, like I said, Phillips screwdriver, undo these screws, will take you all of a couple of seconds, move it to one side. That's exactly the same for the other one. Move it to one side, lift out your old door. Now, as you will see guys, there are ball bearings on the end. Just transfer those over to your new door. So we'll take them off both sides. Grab the door that looks like that. Now the only thing you do want to make sure guys is there is a cutout on that. Make sure that is going to the rear of the boat obviously. So I'm just going to fit the bearings back on. Insert them back in place. And I'll be honest guys, I should be wearing my glasses because my eyesight is terrible. Right, put them back in place. You can shut the door because it'd be good to test it in a minute. And then literally just put those caps back over and screw them back in place. I mean, it is ever so simple guys. It literally does take minutes. And with these I used to be loosening them, tightening them, all sorts to try and get the doors to work a little bit better. But obviously before choosing these guys, I did look on the forums, and from everything I could see, the doors from Baitboat Mods were the best doors. So that's one side already done guys, so I can just swap it around and now get rid of the other door. Alright guys, that's it. Both doors are fitted. Okay guys, so I've literally just fitted the doors, fitted the battery in, powered the controller up, powered the boat up. So let's try for the very first time if the doors work without any problems. That one certainly did. And so did that one. I'll do it a couple of times guys, but I'll be honest, you can just tell by the way it opens that it's going to work a million times better. I mean, that's an absolute success, guys. I mean, the doors were my main issue. You know, every so often they would give me problems. Those are absolutely lovely, guys. I mean, really good quality. As you'll see, or you probably won't see because there's a bit of a shade there, but you've got a little cutout at the back there, guys, for your leaders and like. Fantastic. Really, really happy with those. Let's get the rest of the bits on and have a look. Whilst I've got the handle off, I thought I may as well show you the hopper covers, which go on quite easily. You'd want to put them on before you put the handle on, guys. So it's just a case of literally, that's how they are. Just push them down. That's it. You might need to slide them slightly back or forward so they fit central. But there you go, guys. Look at that. Hopper doors. Now, obviously, I've already mentioned to you I made some hopper doors. Actually, I'll grab one in a second. I made some hopper doors, guys, out of some Perspex. And they work very well, but they're not as nice as this. And something else I forgot to mention that does make them really useful, and I use them all the time, to be fair. So, obviously, I said about the swans can't get your bait and all the rest now, and the bird life. But also, like this weekend at Mouseho, it's going to be raining for a lot of the weekend, and I like to use solid PVA bags. So this is another way of keeping your solid PVA bags totally dry whilst you're out in the rain. I'll just show you the other ones I've got, guys, so you can kind of have a bit of comparison that these are obviously way better. So just to show you, I made mine out of smoke Perspex. I did shave them and all that sort of thing. So they are quite nice. I'm not going to lie, they are, but they're not as nice as those. Those are really nice, and these actually will stand up by themselves, allowing you to fill your hopper to your heart's content, and then you can just lower it down. I mean, yeah, that's way better, guys. I can't deny it. It is. And the fact they put magnets in them here, I mean, that's actually a really good idea. That's one of those clever idea moments, I think, guys. So really good quality. I've got to be honest, so far I've been very impressed with everything they've done, and the fit is really good as well, guys. So happy days, can recommend it. Well, let's just put the handle on. Now normally this is where I'd be using the old Allen bolts with an Allen key, guys, and tightening it down. Now you've got the thumb screws, short one at the front, taller at the back, and I mean, it's as simple as doing that, guys, to be fair. In fact, if we're doing both at the same time and save yourself a bit of time, I mean, that's it, guys. I mean, that is way easier than using Allen key on the front, Allen key on the back, and obviously all perfect. So they are really good. Now, they've also sent me another one, and I suspect it's to go in the back there when you use the mount. So there's a little pin here which I see they've already replaced with a nice purple anodized one. So I'm going to take that out, guys. And I'm going to take this out because I believe the one that's even longer that they've given you is for when you use the ND arm, which I will be using. There's just no doubt about it, guys. So I presume it's exactly the same as the last one. Goes in there, fits along there. You put the longer screw in to tighten your handle down. Goes in very easy, and you get it really nice and tight. And then this is the final bit to secure your bracket. And then on the other one you have a black one. This is a nice stainless steel with purple anodized thing, and then you literally put your deeper on the bottom there, guys. I mean, this bracket is vastly superior than what I've already got, guys. That's one of the things I'm really happy about, and the quality is excellent, guys. Now I have also got the infill kit. Obviously I haven't fitted it yet, guys, it's still in the packet, but let's just open it up, give you an idea what you're getting it, because I haven't even looked myself. So you get plugs that go in the holes, which is quite nice. They are the ones that sort of go in and then will lock, but you can just push them in like that. Looks like you get another little screw that will go in this front one, like that you could put down. Another one of those at the back if you weren't using that, which I am. And I'll be honest, guys, I don't know what that one's for. Might have to ask them. Maybe it's for the cover or something like that, I don't know. I'll go and have a look on their website. Oh no, I'm guessing that's for where you've got a space at the back here, guys. So let me just take this off, because obviously this is an accessory. So let me just take this bit off, guys, because this comes as a part of a kit together. You've got another one of these that you would put in there if you wasn't using it, but obviously I would be using it. Got another one of these that you could put in there, but to be honest, I would always put the anodized screw back in there, guys. And then obviously you'd be putting that in there. So I am left with one bit that I'm honest, guys. I'm going to have to probably look on their website as to where it needs to go, because I don't know. Ah, okay. I think that goes on the back there, guys. Well, it fits, so I'm guessing it does. So what that is, guys, is just a little cover. Ah, look. I'm going to get down and show you that, guys. They've given you a little cover for the rear hook release. That's nice. Well, that's pretty cool, guys. Didn't even know it had that, guys, if I'm honest. So there's one more little thing that you could have where that anodized bit is if you didn't have the deeper kit, but I do have the deeper kit, so I don't need that. Obviously I have these, which are going to need to be stuck in all of these, guys. Pretty straightforward, really. You pull out all the different letters, stick them all in place, and there you have it. So I'm probably going to do that, guys, which I suppose will tighten it up just a little bit, and then I'll show it to you afterwards. Okay, that's it, guys. Within about 10 minutes, all the parts had been fitted, minus the sonar bracket, because I don't need it, obviously, just yet. I will on the bank. Now, obviously, the infill kit comprises of the thumb screws and then all these bits that go into the handle, guys. Apart from that, that's the anodized part for the mount. But it also includes this little bit, guys, that I didn't actually know it had, which is just for the rear hook release, but I thought that's really cool. Now, whilst I'm here, guys, I thought I'd give you a little quick tip. So I've just super glued these in, no big deal, but just something worth mentioning. There's a curvature on the handle like that, so if you just flex them slightly and bow them slightly before sticking them in, it will make it easier for you. There you go, guys. I've got to say, very, very impressed with the quality. It really is very good quality. Everything fits perfectly. The 3D prints are very, very good quality, and that is something I do know about, and thoroughly impressed, guys, I've got to be honest. So just do a little bit on the bank, because to be fair, everything seems to work perfectly. The hopper doors open perfectly, the covers work perfectly, all the thumb screws and everything else all work perfectly. So everything has got an absolutely massive thumbs up. But I will do a little bit on the bank, confirm that the doors have been working the whole weekend, and that I'm very happy with it. But so far, guys, I've got to be honest, it gets a massive thumbs up from me. Right, well, I did actually forget to show you one of the things that Baitboat Mods did send me, guys. So it's actually a little battery tester, and it will give you an actual readout of your voltage. It will flash when it's low and needs charging. I don't know if you can get that, guys. So there's just a socket at the end. It has got writing on the back that tells you the voltages. But essentially all you're going to do, obviously, is just plug your battery in, and let's show you what it does. And that's it, guys. I mean, simple as. Loads of LEDs to show you the power level. Red means it's going to be charging. It will go off automatically so it doesn't drain your battery. I believe there's an on-off button down here somewhere. There you go, there is. So there's a little on-off button on the bottom if you want to see it or you haven't caught it in time. So really handy accessory, guys. Saves you having to connect your boat back up and put it on your app to see what the voltage of your battery is. I always test my battery at the end of the session, so I know if I need to charge it for the next time. So handy little accessory from Baitboat Mods for your ND2 bait boat. Now, something I didn't say, guys, during the review is obviously I'm testing all the stuff for the ND2 bait boat, but they still do other models as well, guys. So like the RT4, RT7, Quest. Go and have a look on their website, guys, see exactly what models they do. But as I've said in the review, the quality of all of the kit is really good, guys. And if it meets your needs, then absolutely, you know, look them up. Go and get some good products for your bait boat and have it working even better. It certainly has helped my ND2 to perform better, 100%. Especially, obviously, the doors. But that deeper mount is really good as well. So very good quality gear from Baitboat Mods. Hi guys, so now we come to the second part of the review where I actually test everything out on the bank. So a few things I can say. Obviously you do screw the handle and all the rest, so I had left the covers on. They come off very easy, really easy to take off, put on. Obviously the magnetic, so it gives you access to your doors, and obviously I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you can just see a hole there, guys. So that's for your line to go through, be it on a leader or tubing or anything like that, and that does help the doors close nicely, unlike with the originals. So as you can see, guys, really nice. I will be leaving the doors on because it will be raining this weekend and I like solid PVA bags. So that's going to help keep the rain off my solid PVA bags and keep my stuff dry. Now obviously you've got the thumb screws and they make putting that handle on and off a lot easier. Obviously some nice little ND tackle accents on the top there, some covers. Now I will need to take that out when I put the deeper bracket on tomorrow, but for today I don't. Something I didn't know it had is this nice little cover here, guys. I have shown you it, but it's actually pretty cool. So there we have it, guys. The ND2 Baitboat modded up and ready for action. So let's get some rigs out. Alright guys, so one of the things I was sent in this review is the mount arm for your deeper sonar. And I'll be honest guys, as I've already said already on the previous part, it is way sturdier, way better than the original that you can buy from ND. Obviously it's got the same thing that can go up and down depending on your water level. Like I said, they give you a longer thumb screw to accommodate the handle, and then you've got a nice anodized bolt to go through depending on what colour you've picked for your kit. So really good guys, works extremely well and certainly complements the rest of their range. Been raining here this weekend guys, so I think I've already said, but these covers do come in very handy when you're putting out a solid PVA bag. It's probably a good time really for me to give you my opinion on all of their kit. So obviously they did send it to me FOC guys, so I do want you to know that, but it doesn't affect my opinion or what I think of it. As I've already shown, I do print 3D stuff myself, and all of this is all 3D printed, but they've kind of added their own little touch and flair to it. For example, these hopper covers are magnetic, so that's a really good feature. Allows you to fill up whatever you want. The doors all work perfectly and all come with cutouts. Really well done guys, really well done. To be fair, I can only recommend it. I can't say anything bad about it. There is nothing bad about what they've got here. There's one more thing for me to show you, but I'll probably do that back at home, and that's a battery tester. But I can say wholeheartedly guys, all of the kit is really well done. If you just want to get the doors so that your doors open better, I totally get that. That was my first initial thoughts, but after seeing the rest of the kit guys, I've got to be honest, the hopper covers are also worthwhile. Mainly for the reasons, like I said, protect it from bird life. Swans here will go down on your boat to try and peck it and possibly damage it. Whereas when they see the covers, they just swim off. So I do find that really good. And obviously, if you're using mesh bags or solid PVA bags and it's raining, these covers are going to protect it. So thoroughly recommended, guys. Really do. I'm going to put all the links to all the stuff below. If you do want anything, please go and have a look at it. To Daniel at Baitboat Mods, thank you very much, sir. Really good bit of kit. Alright guys, so I'm going to call this review to a close. Just please do me a favour, if you've enjoyed this review, give it the old thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and if you want to be notified of future posts, hit that bell icon. Thanks for watching guys. I hope you've enjoyed the products. I know I certainly will. Only leaves me to say, stay safe, stay fishing, and I'll see you in the next vlog.